B-roll. Just some B-roll footage.
Aloha everybody, as you can see, I am not home. I am here in Anaheim, California for another convention. This one is a card party. It's a Pokemon TCG collectible type of convention where content creators and collectors as well as the entire community, Pokemon community, is all coming together to have a good weekend, right? It's a 3-day event hosted by Pat Flynn, aka DeepPocketMonster. And we have just concluded day number 1, which was pretty spectacular, considering that I think day 2 and day 3 are gonna be even crazier. So day 1 started off with us kind of having a little surprise that the convention itself was actually in the hotel. Started off the day, had some coffee, and walked straight over to the expo halls to kind of check out what the entire convention floor and layout and plans were for the entire weekend. What I found out was that there were 3 different areas of the convention this weekend. You had like the main lobby area, I guess you can say, where you had, people buying, trading. The first area that I went to was kids section. You'd be able to go in there and check out some bulk, leave some bulk, as well as meet and greet with some of the content creators like Leonhardt, PokeRev, Pat Flynn, and a bunch more that will probably be having meet and greets throughout the entire weekend. Next component to the convention was kind of your traditional area of the convention, which was vendors. I got to see people kind of setting up because this day 1 here was not open to the public really yet. The entire convention floor had all the different vendors kind of setting up, from Heritage to a lot of vendors that I saw, at other collecticons. So it was kind of cool. I kind of went around, didn't really do too many deals, but kind of said hi to all the people I usually see at other conventions and got to meet a lot of new people as well, which was kind of nice. The last area of the convention was the main hall, I think is what they called it. And this is where a lot of the media things were happening. There were a ton of chairs out and they were pretty much completely filled. It was almost like a show that we had there. Pat Flynn came on stage, right? We had some, Team Red versus Team Blue activities, from, guessing Pokemon to pack battles, which I actually went up and participated in. Ended up pulling a holo for my team, which was Team Blue. Just wasn't good enough. I got the Doug Trio, unfortunately. After that, headed over to a creator dinner, chit chat a little bit, kind of get, acquainted with each other and even meet each other, since some of us have never really met each other in person as well. So it was cool being able to kind of network with content creators that, have been in the space for a while, but really haven't been able to do it more on a personal level. So it was really nice to be able to do that. And then finally, we pretty much had a trade night. Trade night was crazy as per usual. All right, lots of kids and I guess grown-ups like ourselves were going around doing trades, buying, selling, collecting, different things. It was incredible to see how many people were, interacting in this trade night, I guess you can say. Oh, and last but not least, probably the most insane thing of the evening was people were ripping and degenning, as I like to say, Pokemon packs. But not just any Pokemon packs, vintage Pokemon packs. Saw Leonhardt there. He was ripping a bunch of packs. It was crazy. He ended up getting some pretty good pulls. It was kind of nice, but it just led to more and more people wanting to open more and more packs, right? A bunch of people there had some packs and offered it up to be, sold. People were buying packs, ripping packs, pulling holos, pulling non-holos, but it was crazy. If I had to estimate, there was probably like 10 or 20 or $30,000 of packs that were just open, vintage packs, opened in that span of a few hours. Truly crazy time, I would say. I mean, I've opened my fair share of vintage packs and enjoyed my fair share of vintage packs, but that was quite enjoyable. That was quite crazy. I'm very excited after day 1 here to experience day 2 and day 3. So, end of day 1, on to the rest of the weekend. Let's go.
This was a new record. The minimum was 250 people, and I can say we have more than 250 people in the room. But wait, at Guinness World Records, we take an exact count and we take deductions. And if 10% of the people in this room failed at the record attempt, the entire record attempt is deemed unsuccessful. I can say there were deductions in this room.
Oh no!
There were people who did not follow my very specific rules. So, I can now announce that today, in Anaheim, California, USA, You had 1,189 people.
Pack battle, baby.
Alright, I'm gonna steal your footage after. Mewtwo, that's awesome.
Mewtwo
Nice, dude.
reverse.
And then what are we gonna get? Holo card for sure.
Hollow?
Butterfree.
I'll take another free. Reverse rare, okay, it's a rare. And it's hard. Not hollow. Hollow Tyranitar, baby! Sick. Let's go.
He's got the heat all the time.
Unless it's on the front. No way it's on the front, right?
No, I don't
Nah,
think so.
no way the hollow. There's no set with the hollow in the front, right? Bro, it's on the front! I told you!
No way.
Wait, there's another one! No, I'm sorry.
Hey, but did you see that video recently?
Is it in the front?
Good morning. Another fabulous day has gone by. Day 2 was amazing. Starting off with setting a world record. I never thought I would be a part of an event being able to set a Guinness World Record. It was for most packs open simultaneously. We got all the different people and members of the community all, attending card party, all in that room together, and they gave us a set of rules, and it ended up being around 1,000 something people, I guess, opening packs at the same time. So that was incredible. Unfortunately, I didn't get anything good from my pack though, but there were some people that did end up pulling Iono SARs, and they actually got rewarded with actual full boxes of Paldea Evolved. From there, day 2 of Card Party began. Everybody started going to, do various events and activities. I headed over to the expo hall and kind of just walked around. Saw a lot of different vendors there that were fully set up, lots of trades. I think there was a lot more people here at the event on Saturday. I guess a lot of people couldn't go on Friday, and more people had some free time on the weekend, so it was definitely packed. I did get some great opportunities to open a bunch of different vintage packs, as well as see a lot of vintage packs being opened. One of the most memorable ones is actually for a community member named Forox. He actually brought an Aquapolis pack. I have not opened one of those in a hot minute, and I thought it was an honor to be able to open up the pack for him and use some island luck, some island magic. Ended up pulling him a Holo Tyranitar, which was actually pretty crazy. He also ended up opening up some expedition packs as well. Got a nice reverse holo Mewtwo, but no holos through there, but some nice 1 in 3 odds. After that, speaking of Aquapolis, Poke Chloe as well as Yummy Cards actually had a kind of collaboration going on and a charity stream for an entire Aquapolis box. So they actually streamed over on Whatnot, sold all the packs, and 100% of the proceeds actually went to charity. So that was pretty cool. I got to join in, rip some packs. Didn't get as lucky there, didn't get any holos pulled for any of the people buying packs in there. Unfortunately, that box had no crystals, but did end up getting like a holo Umbreon and a couple other amazing cards from that set. From there, I just kind of walked around and started to see if I can do any trades or deals myself. Ended up doing a couple different trades with some kids to help grow their collection. Actually bumped into a kid that actually was looking to grow his first edition base collection. I just so happened to have some like lower grade first edition base holos, so we made a little deal. He was pretty adamant and pretty good at negotiating as well. I don't think I got the best end of the stick, but it was pretty cool to see kids buying, trading, selling, and slinging Pokemon cards, I guess. So that was interesting. After that, I kind of went out to dinner with my buddy the Pokemon Network, along with Gage and a couple other other people. We had some steak, as always. I feel like we always go to the steakhouse. I'm not sure why, but bumped into other collectors there, like Gem Mint, you know, showing off some amazing cards. Had a really, really cool cigar Hitmonlee error, I guess you could say. You know, a bunch of other cool cards. He always has some pretty interesting and crazy error cards, and just cards in general in his collection. Last but not least, headed back to the hotel lobby, and people were starting to trade night. You know, all filled up and congregated in the lobby, as well as I think there was an official trade night in one of the expo hall rooms hosted by Lucky Vault, I think that is what they called. All right, everybody was coming together, kind of establishing their different sections in the room, you know, laying down their cards, and again, wheeling and dealing. All in all, a pretty epic day 2. Lots of fun, but today is the last day. Day 3. Bunch of different panels and things are going to be going on. I'll be participating in. Of course, I'll be looking to do some more trades and collecting and maybe pick up a few things to share with you guys on the live streams. Enough chitter chatter. End of day 2. Into day 3. Round 2.
Sam?
ETB. Whew, and we are home, boys and girls. No better place than home. Card Party was insane. I would say though, the last day of Card Party was slower. As expected, you know, most people are there mostly for like the Friday or the Saturday. Sunday's usually the winding down day, but still a lot of things to see and do. I ended up walking around the convention floor, checking out obviously the booths that I checked the day before, and even made some deals. Bought a bunch of slabs, bought a bunch of cards, as well as did a coin flip battle. Typically, these coin flip battles, I usually like to do them anytime I'm close to doing a deal with somebody. I would say when we are trying to negotiate and we're really, really close, what I end up offering is a heads or tails, where, you know, we'll call it, the winner gets, you know, a certain price and the loser gets a certain price. So it's like 50-50 chance, right? Either I pay a little bit more or I get it for a little bit less, and vice versa for him as well. I really wanted this really busted up shadowless Charizard. Ended up winning the coin flip. I usually lose those. Got this beautiful Charizard now. Hopefully it will grade a 1, but we'll see. After that, I kind of continued walking around and actually bumped into PokeRev and PokeVault as well as Ryan, and they stopped by the Pokemon Network booth. Got some vintage packs, and of course, did some ripping. Ended up pulling some crazy cards though. Yeah, some really nice holos, some really nice hits, especially being that the packs were actually all unweighed, right? A lot of times Pokemon Network has like a couple different display cases. One display case is like lights, ones are guaranteed heavies, and then he has one that is like totally unweighed. They took some unweighed packs and actually ended up hitting some really nice cards. After that, made my way to the Heritage booth. I always stop by every time I see them. They always have the latest and coolest and rarest items that are going up in the next month's auction, so got to really check out some cool items there. Got this, what is that, Mewtwo and Mew first movie sketch, which was kind of cool. What is it, Wata 10 game, which obviously if you guys don't know video games, it's not like the card realm where getting a PSA 10 is kind of hard, but still more common, right? These 10s for video games literally never happen. As you can see, I have some games here. I've never seen a 10, right? Whether VGA or WATA, so they're very, very rare. But to see a Pokemon game as a 10 was amazing. Also had some really cool cards there, lots of trophy cards. Again, cards and items that you just really don't see, right? Really, really rare for the upcoming auction. Finally, last but not least, we had the hotel lobby for the final night. Now, I told you guys that the Sunday day kind of winded down a bit, but it seemed a lot of people were still there. So the lobby was busy. Everybody was ripping packs, opening vintage packs, doing trades, you know, last minute, you know, buying and selling. It was wonderful. It was crazy. Even saw a base set Charizard pulled out of a pack, which was pretty crazy. All in all, an absolutely great convention. I mean, I didn't know what to expect, except I knew a lot of people were going. It was going to be a good time, and I think it far surpassed my expectations. Big shout out to Pat Flynn as well as the rest of his team. Absolutely amazing convention and event. I think they went far beyond anybody's expectations. So definitely looking forward to Card Party number 2. Thanks again to Pat. You know, he definitely was very accommodating. He wanted to make sure everybody there, not just, you know, himself, but, you know, obviously the content creators, the community, and anybody attending the event. He wanted to make sure everybody had a great time and was comfortable. So big shout out to Pat, and again, everybody else there.
Oh, that reminds me, we have a new sponsor to the channel.
TCG Stadium. They were at Card Party and actually one of the sponsors of Card Party as well. I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description down below, but check out TCG Stadium. They have all your TCG collectible needs. And when you're checking out, use code ISLAND10 to get 10% off your order. And stay tuned because we have some awesome news coming up, as well as some awesome giveaways. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I know it's been a little while since we've done a vlog, but I really enjoy making these. Getting to take you guys behind the scenes and seeing all the things that happen and taking you guys with me is definitely very fun. All right, we're gonna probably do it all out, big, crazy vlog for the upcoming August trip, which is gonna be a family trip to Japan. We're going to Pokemon Worlds, baby. I'm going with some of my buddies, gonna be meeting up with a lot of content creators, and there's gonna be a lot of events that I'm excited for in Japan. The food, Pokemon cards, friends, family. I mean, what more could you ask for, right? But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this vlog here. Let me know what you guys enjoyed the most or what you saw was the craziest thing in this vlog here in the comments down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed, hit that like, and yeah. See you guys on the next live stream or the next vlog or the next video. Peace.